Everyone thought the biggest moment of the night would happen on the stage. The lights were shining, thousands of AIMY were watching, and every camera seemed focused on the performance unfolding in front of them. But then, something unexpected happened. It lasted only a few seconds. No announcement. No special event. No dramatic spotlight. Yet somehow, that tiny TaeJinKook moment began spreading faster than anything else from the entire night. Fans started replaying the footage again and again, convinced they had noticed something others missed. The more people watched, the more emotional the moment became. What looked ordinary at first suddenly felt impossible to ignore. And by the end of the concert, many AIMY weren't talking about the stage anymore. They were talking about TaeJinKook. Because sometimes, the moments that steal the whole night are the ones nobody sees coming. What did thousands of AIMY suddenly notice that made them forget about the stage for a moment? And why are fans still replaying the same few seconds over and over again? The concert was already unforgettable. The stadium glowed beneath countless lights, creating a sea of purple that stretched farther than the eye could see. Every corner was alive with excitement. Cameras moved across the crowd. Fans held their breath, trying to capture every second of the night. Everything seemed focused on the stage. That was where the music was. That was where the spotlight was. That was where history was being made. Yet sometimes the biggest story doesn't happen where everyone expects. As the energy inside the stadium reached another level, TaeJinKook stood together under the bright arena lights. It looked like a simple moment from a distance. Nothing dramatic. Nothing planned. Nothing that appeared important enough to become one of the most talked about moments of the night. But then something changed. Fans watching from different sections began noticing the same thing. The giant screens hanging above the crowd briefly showed TaeJinKook standing side by side. The image lasted only moments before the cameras moved elsewhere. Yet for some reason, those few seconds felt different. The atmosphere shifted. People started pointing. Phones were lifted higher. Social media updates began appearing almost instantly. At first, nobody could explain why. The photo-like scene seemed ordinary. 3 figures standing together. A peaceful expression. Comfortable energy. But the longer fans looked, the more meaningful it felt. There was no performance happening in that exact moment. No choreography. No special stage effect. Just a rare feeling of calm inside one of the loudest places imaginable. That contrast became impossible to ignore. Thousands of people surrounded them, yet the moment somehow felt personal. Huge screens displayed them, yet it felt intimate. The crowd was roaring, yet many fans described the image as strangely quiet. Then came the most exciting part. Videos from different angles began surfacing online. Each angle seemed to reveal a slightly different perspective. Some fans focused on the relaxed expressions. Others noticed how naturally they stood together despite the enormous pressure of performing in front of tens of thousands of people. Many viewers admitted they stopped watching the stage for a few seconds because they couldn't stop looking at TaeJinKook. The clips spread rapidly. Comments multiplied by the minute. Theories appeared everywhere. What made those few seconds feel so special? Why did such a simple moment leave such a powerful impression? Nobody seemed to have a complete answer. And perhaps that mystery became part of the reason the moment exploded. As the concert continued, the performance remained spectacular. The music grew louder. The cheers became stronger. The lights became brighter. Yet the image of TaeJinKook standing together remained in everyone's mind. Long after the songs ended. Long after the stage lights dimmed. Long after the crowd started leaving. one unexpected moment continued to dominate every conversation. And what fans discovered later from an even closer angle only made the story more emotional than anyone expected. The answer finally came from a closer angle. For hours, fans had been sharing screenshots, zooming into photos, and replaying short clips from every possible perspective. Everyone knew something about that moment felt different, but nobody could fully explain why. Then a clearer recording appeared. What viewers discovered was surprisingly simple. And that simplicity became the reason the moment felt so powerful. There was no hidden message. No planned fan service. No special event prepared for the cameras. What people noticed was something much rarer. Comfort. As the massive stadium continued to roar around them, TaeJinKook appeared completely at ease standing together in the middle of the chaos. The most exciting part of the footage happened during a brief pause between activities on stage. The crowd was still loud. The giant screens were still active. Thousands of phones remained pointed toward the stage. Yet in those few seconds, TaeJinKook looked completely disconnected from the pressure surrounding them. Their expressions seemed relaxed. Their posture looked natural. There was no sign of trying to create a viral moment. No attempt to attract attention. No awareness that thousands of fans would later analyze every frame. That authenticity became the answer everyone was searching for. Fans weren't reacting to something dramatic. They were reacting to something real. The closer footage revealed tiny details that cameras from farther away failed to capture. Small smiles. Comfortable energy. A calm atmosphere that contrasted sharply with the enormous scale of the stadium. The moment felt less like performers standing in front of an audience, and more like three people sharing a brief peaceful pause inside an unforgettable night. That realization spread quickly across fan communities. Many fans admitted that the reason they couldn't stop watching the clip was because it felt genuine. In an industry filled with constant movement, intense schedules, and endless attention, those few seconds seemed refreshingly honest. The clip continued gaining views. Posts multiplied. Edits appeared everywhere. But something interesting happened. The conversation gradually changed. At first, people were asking what happened. Now they were talking about how the moment made them feel. Some described it as comforting. Others called it heartwarming. Many said it reminded them why they became fans in the first place. The footage transformed from a viral clip into an emotional memory. Meanwhile, new photos from the concert continued appearing online. Most captured spectacular performances. Powerful lighting. Huge crowd reactions. Breathtaking stage effects. Yet among all those incredible images, one picture kept returning to everyone's timeline. The image of TaeJinKook standing together beneath the lights. Not performing. Not speaking. Not doing anything extraordinary. Simply existing in the moment. Ironically, that became the most extraordinary thing of all. As the days passed, the clip continued spreading far beyond those who attended the concert. Fans who weren't even there began feeling connected to the moment. The mystery had finally been solved. The reason the moment stole the entire night wasn't because something shocking happened. It was because nothing shocking happened at all. In the middle of one of the biggest nights imaginable, TaeJinKook gave fans a rare glimpse of something simple, genuine, and unexpectedly emotional. And sometimes, those are the moments people remember forever.